So I was asked about my watch. It's a Apple Watch Ultra, Apple Watch Ultra. It's not the new Ultra 2, it's just the Apple Watch Ultra. Anyway, more importantly, I guess more accurately, they were asking about my watch band. And what it is it's a cheap version of a watch band that Leatherman introduced, I guess, a few years back, but the price was outrageous. It was like $250, $350. I've seen them as high as $350. And this one come off Amazon. I can't afford that much for a watch band. I mean, I already spent a ton of money for the watch itself, you know. So anyway, watch this video. It's got a little bit of information about that watch band. So this is my watch band on my Apple Watch. Recently, I broke it. It's got a little ball in there that locks it in place right there. Well, there's a ball on both sides, and one of them fell out. So this band is a reproduction of the, or I guess you could say a cheaply made version of the Leatherman Tread. The Leatherman Tread sells for about $350 to, I've seen them as low as $250 for just the bracelet. Now this is a cheaper one. I'm assuming it came from China. This one came from China. I got it off Amazon, and I believe I paid $39 for it. So you don't just pay $39 for the band. You have to spend, I think another $20 is what I spent for these pieces here, these little blocks here and right here. That's to connect the band to the Apple Watch. So to get it off there, push in this little button here, and then you slide the watch band out. Okay, finally got the watch loose from the band here. So this is the band. As you can see, these pieces here on the band, they fit right on the Apple Watch. It's the same connector there, just real dirty. So the Apple Watch slides on like this. This is your Apple Watch band that comes with the watch, and then it's a smaller one, and then push that button, slide it off, and then these go on basically the same way. So what I did was I took the band and put these pieces on it and made it work for my watch. But before I did that, this is how it came. Now, since this one was broke, I went ahead, I love this watch band, so I'm not going to be without it. So since it's broke, I went ahead and ordered another one, cheap one. So here's the one I ordered. This is how it comes from Amazon. This one came with a little screwdriver. So this one's quite a bit bigger. It's the same thing, but it's quite a bit bigger because it's got more tools on it. So what you have to do is make it fit your wrist by removing or adding links. I can imagine anybody having a wrist that much bigger, but anyway, you don't have to put it on a watch. You can just put it on a bracelet. I can remember how it goes on here. Yeah, like this. So you can wear it as a bracelet. I mean, probably have to take a link out to keep it from falling off of you. But what you have here is a SIM card tray ejector. It says pick SIM card cut or SIM card ejector pin. You have a cut tool. It actually says what it is there on the back. It's a cut tool, so you can actually cut string. Just kind of put your string in there and pull it. You got a glass breaker or a scribe. You have an Allen, which it says it is a 3/16 Allen. An oxygen tank nut. Another Allen, which is a 1/4 inch Allen. 5mm Allen, 6mm Allen, and this is an 8mm wrench. This one is a 1/4 inch. That's, yeah, about a 1/4 inch wrench. Flat tip screwdriver. Phillips, smaller flat tip, a little bit bigger flat tip. Another Phillips. Number 2 Phillips. This one here says number 1 and 2. And a little bit smaller Phillips says number 1 there. And another wrench, bigger wrench, 3/16 flat tip. Or no, that's 3/16. Yeah, 3/16 flat tube. So it's got all these different tools on here like this, and you can remove the ones that you're not going to use. Oh, it also has a 1/4 inch Allen there. It's a square. So bottle opener, another, it says R2, and 4mm, and all the way up the side. It's basically the same thing. You're going to have all these different wrenches and tools. So what I like about it is I've had to use it in real world. So not just, hey, I'm going to try my watch out. It was, I had to use it. I needed it, and I took a flight to California, had to drive a vehicle back. So that's kind of where I realized this thing was kind of TSA compliant, because this was the only tools I had that I could take on the flight, and I needed it on the drive back home in the middle of the desert, as you'll see in this video. Well, after this portion of the video. So this one's broke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out some of these links. I'm basically going to put together another watch band off of this, and maybe even make myself a bracelet with the remaining tools, because as you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different links, and on my watch for my wrist I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of them is the small one. Now these two here, that's what connects the watch, so I have to add those in there too. So that's why I don't have as many links in there. So I'm kind of missing out on quite a few tools, but what I've done is I've put myself together the tools that I think I might run across a situation to use them. And I was right. I've actually used this Phillips. You can see it's a little marred there. I've actually used this Phillips a couple times actually, but one time you'll see in this video. So anyway, I'm going to put this thing together here while you watch this video. I am dealing with a accident. Jackrabbit came across the road and well, hit me. I hit him, whatever, and pretty much trashed the front end on one side. So the inner fender well is hanging up on the front tire, so I have to get it out of here. And all I have is my watch for a Phillips screwdriver. And now I keep hearing what sounds like a buck grunting right over here. I am in Arizona still. I'm real close to the border of New Mexico. So I gotta get this inner fender well off here. As soon as I do, I get back on the road. Okay, I got all my debris in the car. Airbox, front fog light, inner fender well. This looks like it'll stay here for now. It blows, the wind blows it, and it blows it in place. No fender well, no inner fender well, but I was able to unplug everything electronic, so and get back on the road. It's 3:15. Okay, so I got it back together. The only part that I changed was the clip itself. Just changed the clip out. Snaps back in place. Not that this one really had a problem. It was just, I know that it broke and I wanted to get it fixed. I can't stand things that aren't exactly right. So I went ahead and changed it out. But I think it would have been fine just leaving it on there. But either way, got a new one. And I could put together another bracelet or watch. Plus I also have all the extra pieces from this one. When I first initially bought it, I had a bunch of extras, so I can add to this if I want to, or change these out. But for right now, this is pretty much where I need it. So go ahead and put this thing back together. I think I probably should have done those both at the same time. We'll find out. Nope, it'll work. There we go. Alright, so that's it. And band's back in order. And as you can see, it fits fairly tight. I don't like it really loose. I know bracelet watches, you're supposed to have them a little loose. I don't really care for that. And I'll put a little bit of oil right there just to make sure that that ball is oiled well. Other than that, if you're going to do one of these, use Loctite. Those screws, they will come out. So make sure you use some Loctite on each and every one. But that's it. This is the watch band. I'll put a link to the Amazon store that I got it from. And I think they're on sale now. Now, when I bought mine, they're on sale. It's Amazon. Everything's on sale. When I bought mine, this link to link it to an Apple Watch was extra. But right now, I just seen it for $59 for the band and these links. So 59 bucks for that, 60 bucks. That's actually worth it if anybody's wanting to do something like this. So you get this and you get those little links for the Apple Watch. But I'll put a link in the description. That's it.